Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. Yes, I've recovered from my uh, live pizza review challenge, man versus food, bass versus food kind of thing. So yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I've had a couple of beers from the old Perfect Draft, the old Spartan Oktoberfest. I popped in here, got chatting with the missus, blah blah blah, stuck my head in the fridge. I thought, a couple of beers. So beer review time. And I happen to mention, basically go on to it, like there was a couple of beers that were rather cheap that I picked up from the Bailey Head. And I don't want to go into too much, I don't want to knock them or anything, but turns out they're out of date. The one that I'm going to do now, the two 330ml cans, and I had my suspicions when they were so cheap, to be honest, and they were cheap, but I just thought I'd buy them anyway. Basically the one that I'm going to do now is the best before was the 10th of the 11th 20, so it's a few days out past its best, as they say, but I can live with that. I didn't pay a lot of money for them. You sort of expect to pay £3 for a free 30ml can. Can you can pay, well, you pay £2, can't you? 182 quid from a supermarket for these sort of cans. So if a pub in these times are selling them, which was £2 for this one, you do kind of think. And ultimately, beer's at best before. Yes, I might not get this beer at its best, but it was cheap enough and it's worth a try anyway. So I've gone on for 2 minutes, chatted shit. So yeah, next beer up is from Big Smoke Brewing Company. They're from Esher, I believe it is, in Surrey. And it's a can of their Great Lakes New England IPA, 330ml can, coming in at 6.3%, I believe it is. Got to find that. Yeah, 6.3% on the back there. And yeah, so that's it. Like it cost me £2. This was £2, and I thought it was rather cheap, really. So you can see what I'm, if you watch this video, you can see what I'm about anyway. So label, a little bit different. Don't dislike it. It's typical sort of the way craft beers are going with their labels. Teku glass today, only a small one, so I won't get it all in one go. So let's get this out of the can, see what we get. Thank you to everyone that watched my live video before. Thanks to everyone that commented. It really, honestly, I know it might sound cheesy as fuck, but it makes it so much more worthwhile knowing that people watch you. I'm an ordinary bloke. I get out to work every day. I have a family to pay for, and I just do it for the fun of it. I love beer. I've enjoyed watching people in the past, and it sort of triggered me to have a go. They've encouraged me, and I can't knock them for that. They've encouraged me, and I've gone and put my foot in it and had a go. And it's paying off. It's not paying off in monetary wise, but that's not why I've done it. I've not done it for that. I've done it so people watch, and hopefully there's some knowledge in me, and I help others, as in, or how can I put it? Because it sounds very pompous. I pass some of the little knowledge I have about beer on to people, or maybe help people decide whether they want to have a beer or certain beers, and that's it, and that makes it all worthwhile, because I enjoy doing it anyway, and I like a beer. So enough of that shit anyway. Waffling on now, probably boring you, chatting shit. So, my god, I don't know if you can see there. Can you see them? Some big floaty bits of yeast in there. So beer in a glass. There's still a bit in there. It's past its best. It's looking, I would say, a little bit darker and maybe not on the good side of how it should look without being harsh. because I know it's past its best, it does look that little bit darker and dankier than maybe it should. But I'm not sort of seeing an awful lot of sediment on the bottom. I'm not seeing any carbonation. It's very hazy, it's very murky, it's a dirty orange sort of colour. Again, as I say, could be the date. There's not much head on it, but spilling it as well. We'll see what we get on the nose. Yeah, very sort of, it smells heavy, it's punch bowl, it smells alright, I mean, but it smells a bit dead, shall we say. So we'll dive in anyway, have a taste, see what it's like. There is a nice little bit of carbonation in there, but first impressions does seem a little bit thin, which is surprising because you look at the beer and yes, it looks hazy and thick, but you haven't got the heaviness of the beer in there. And yeah, I'm getting that New England IPA sort of taste. It's tropical, it's fruity. The bitterness is very low, really. I know New England IPAs aren't supposed to be over bitter, but for me, the bitterness in this is saying that it's past its best. And to be fair, what date is it? It's only about the 15th or something. It's not, or is it? I don't know. It's only a few days out of date, but carbonation there, but it does seem a little bit light on carbonation, and it does seem to me like it is past its best. Now, always a problem, the fact that I know it's past its best. I think it's like anyone who's reviewing beers. If they know there's an issue there, it's very easy to point to that. So it's quite hard to really give. I can give an honest opinion, but I can't necessarily give the right opinion. But for me, let's go in again. Thin, but there is body there. Carbonation is very light, almost disappearing instantly. It honestly does drink like it's past its best. It's tropical, very juicy. You're not like getting the big grapefruit kind of thing or pineapple thing. It's just very tropical, but it doesn't taste at its best. It tastes, put it this way, 20 years ago, if a lady met me, she's got me at my best. She meets me now, she's getting me past my best. So you have to kind of put up with them imperfections, and basically, what the fuck am I on about? Basically, this is what you're getting with this. I can't help but feel deep down in there, without really knowing, this could actually be really nice if it was fresh, but slightly out of date. It's not so good unless I get a can that's proper decent fresh. I'll never know, but it was worth a try. I'll drink it. So this is from Big Smoke Brewing Company. This is a can of their, I don't even think did I mention it at the start? I don't know. So this is a can of their Great Lakes New England IPA. For me, an out of date one. A bit disappointing. I'd like to think they're One of their fresh ones would be great. Let me know what you think if you've tried this. Sure, you can beat me up in the comments. You know, I'm not claiming to say that they're shit or nothing. It's just I'm just telling you what I'm experiencing now. So that's it. So thank you very much, all the new subscribers. Thanks to all the everyone watching. Thanks to everyone that actually watched my live, death-defying, even hot, scarily spicy pizza video, and that's it really. So I've managed to break the 500. Thank you very much, much appreciated. I'm only on 501, and any YouTubers know that we always get a few dodgy characters on there, so it wouldn't surprise me if it sort of dropped again below 500. So it'd be nice to get to about 505, and I'd think, oh yeah, I've hit it now. But thank you very much anyway, much appreciated. I can't believe what I'm doing and people are watching. So that's it for this beer review. I'm going to get this down, mate, and there'll be another one coming, which I was very intrigued with. Very disappointed to find out it's out of date again, or past its best. And so that's it, yeah. Chatting shit. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you again. Another beer review very soon. Cheers, guys.